So Todd from Appalachian History Detectives, and I, the Chig, who is back and never really left. We're out looking for another chimney pile today. The owner said it was up here in the field, and guess what? We just found it. We haven't been to it yet. Hope the wind doesn't bother you guys too much, but we found the home site. It's right there. I'm going to try to block the wind as much as I can. Yeah, so this is the chimney pile. That could be a lintel up there too. Don't know which way the house sat just by looking at it, but wow, that's awesome. Let's watch Todd dig his first signal.
So this could be big iron. I don't think it is, but it could be. That's it.
It's a button.
No.
North Georgia.
High 70s?
Shotgun shot. Okay, I'm going to show you what we're hunting with today. Air AT Max, zero program, zero discrimination, maximum sensitivity. Headphones are on so you don't see the little flashing thing, but I'm going to turn them off and I'm just going to let you listen to what's in the ground just for a minute, and then I'm going to turn them back on and go from there. All right, you ready? All those low grunts, that's iron. We're listening for a mid-tone noise or a squeaker up high. We're just gonna walk. There's a bucket. Just gonna walk around real quick. Any squeakers? There's something there. It's a little bit scratchy, so I'm not 100% on that one. So you know what it sounds like? Another one there, we'll dig that in a minute. All right, I'll go get my shovel. That'll be our first target of the day, and then we'll keep moving around. Got my shovel. Let's listen to it again. So it's gonna be right in the middle of this scuff mark. I'm just gonna kind of scuff it up a little more. Whoops, lift that up. See if it came out of the ground yet. All right, still on the ground. Let me set you up. No, I thought a piece of iron there. Well, there is some iron in here for sure. That could be my first thing of the day. Oh, look at all the nails. All right, bad sign already. It's probably that's probably what we were hearing, but look at all the nails coming out of here. And there's lots of round nails, so that tells me this is all post, post 1880s or so. Other nails here, other nails here. That's a square nail, so there were definitely something here, somebody living here, building here, post 1880. Wow, I'll be really careful with my fingers today, I promise. Yeah, round nails. All right, we'll probably just make a pile of them right here for a bit. So I'm still in the same hole. I just wanted to show you a few things. I just dug out a little bit more. See what's in there. Square nails. That's a square nail. A round nail. This place is just littered, or they say in Kanakistan, polluted with iron. Look at all the iron in here. It's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be awesome. There we go. That's the soil that holds the treasure. Congratulations.
18.
Oh, that's in really good shape for a V-nickel. Yeah, don't put any water on that bad boy, dude. That's good. A lot of time you can't hardly see them.
Now I want you to know it read 55 on my AT Pro.
They're low.
It wasn't high.
Yeah, V-nickels. That's a nice one.
Back of it, which also looks nice.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's awesome, man. Congratulations. I'm still right here near the chimney pile. That's where I dug the nails, and got a big signal here, so I went ahead and dug it, and it's a giant piece of iron. I don't know if that's an axle or what. We're gonna try to pry it out. Don't know if I'm gonna be successful or not. Nah, not going to be successful. I'm not gonna. What that tells me though is that whatever it is buried deep in the ground still. So the artifact layer is going to be, it's going to be at least a couple feet deep right here. If we don't find much else, I'll come back here and dig that out a little bit later. Okay, so I think I have the house figured out now. I put my jacket up on the rock. That's that big piece of iron I'm going to dig in a minute. But if you look, the foundation comes out to here. You can see a line of rocks. And here's one right here. Comes down to about here, and then goes out that way. So the house probably sat like right in here. This little raised mound. I did get a good signal. Some glass in here. Oh, that's weird looking. I don't know how old. That could be old, but I got one kind of a mid-tone over here. Let me put my headphones up so you can hear it. There it is. What is it? What? Oh, dude. That is, I don't know. I think I might have hit it when I dug it up, though. Let's clean it off just a little bit. It's a light coppery, brassy thing. Looks like it has it's probably like a suspender clip, but boy, I don't know. I wish I hadn't hit that thing. Can you see what it is? Clean it off a little bit more, just a little light rub there. It looks like oh, it's a plow with a tree. It looks kind of like a mushroom, so it's probably off of some type of equipment. Very lightweight. All right, I'm gonna put this, well, I'll just throw it in my bag. We'll keep digging. That's awesome. Digging a lot of the big iron in here, trying to, kind of figure out how old this place is. And dug a bunch of iron here and some pieces of broken glass and another big iron signal here. I believe this is an axe. Oh yeah, baby. Nice axe head right there. It's a beauty. And I'm having a lot of trouble because there's so many big rocks in here because it's the foundation hole. I'm trying to be really careful not to hit stuff, but there's more glass. See, that's windows, flat. So that's window glass right there. But there's some pretty cool looking bottle glass over there. I'm hoping maybe we can find a whole bottle or two. I think we could probably spend a day just digging this out, and we might do a little bit of that a little bit later. That's that hole where I left a big piece of iron in there that I ain't gonna dig that out in a few minutes. We'll just surface hunt first. That's where I dug the axe right here. I got another little squeaker right next to it, and guess what? A shotgun shell. This is kind of neat because look how tall it is. What this is a reloadable one. You reload the whole thing. That's pretty cool. Fortunately, it's been smashed up, but haven't found one of these in a long time. And then, I got another signal just like it right about where my loop is, so maybe we'll find one that's not all smashed up. But yeah, there's another signal right here. It's kind of a similar signal, so I'll try to be careful digging it up right here. This grass is really aromatic. It must be some type of herb that we're in. I wish you guys could smell it, but it's really strong. I'm not sure what it is. Piece of iron. Ooh, it's a file. That's a metal file, for filing metal. This looks like it might be a porch or something here, and just dug another axe that's really broken up bad. It's like about less than half of it there. Well, that's an interesting find. Do you see it? Do ya? Wonder what it is. It's a nice big flat disc. I guess it's like a dandy button, or at least a button, I bet. Big old flat button. So if this is a button, which I think it is, that means this house is, yeah, see, that's where the shank would have been on it. There's a George Washington button. Looks pretty flat to me, but yeah, so this tells me that this house definitely is dates back to at least the 1700s probably. Could be the early 18, but good sign right there. That's awesome, man. So I dug the flat button right there by the rock, and I just dug this thing, which I guess is a hatchet, I suppose. It looks like that's the like the hammerhead part of it. Yeah, that's what it is. And the blade, I guess the blade's right here, and it's broken. It's kind of like an old-timey hatchet thingy.
It could be a copperhead.
Pick it up.
Man, you sit there here in this foundation.
I haven't catch it. I can't look and see the head, can you?
Yeah, look, the stub tail.
Yeah, it's got the wrong kind of shape head though. It doesn't have a dime in it, but it does have a stubby tail.
Yeah.
So I'm always amazed that up here, when you see how rocky it is, that people are actually farming this with plows. Look at this. Here's two pieces of plow right here. That's actually kind of a cool one. 40 DS. I don't know what that means. Don't really hardly ever see them with those kind of markings on them. 40 DS. I wonder what kind of, that probably tells you who made it. Yeah, isn't that weird? It blows me away that people are trying to plow this stuff. Pile of rocks. I got to looking at it, hoping that maybe this is an old moonshine still. I dug like a barrel band or something down there. Real high squeaker right here. I started digging, but that's probably it right here. And that is I'm hoping to find some copper stuff because that's what they used in moonshine stills. Yeah, that's copper. Look at that. I bet that's what this is. So that's some type of copper spout or moonshine still. I almost guarantee it, dude. That's awesome, those square nails. All right, here's why I think so. It's just kind of a weird pile. There's a barrel band right there. Lots of little pieces of iron. They would have probably had a fire here to heat the still, to distill the grains, and that is definitely copper. House there, plenty of water out of the spring I just showed you. I bet that's what this is. That's a moonshine still. I found remnants of them before in the woods where people said that they thought they were, but I've never just like found one on my own. 99%. We're gonna find some more stuff here, you watch. Those are apple trees right there for sure. Anyway, I'm still at the old moonshine place, and this is the extent of my finds. I'm gonna go ahead and head out of here for a bit. I think we have a story by a man named Jay. All right, here's what we got. We have possible evidence of a still right there. We have an axe head that's all busted up, and we have shotgun shells. This could have been a big old cookie, I don't know. Some bands, barrel bands. Here's what I think happened, you see. I think this was a moonshine still. Right here, revenuers came up with their axes to bust it up. Bam, 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 a little gunfight going on. And, well, there's no more moonshine still. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Poor mountaineer, he couldn't keep his family fed. That's why he had to go to moonshine. I'm back down near the chimney pile, and I decided just to dig a hole here so it might be under. And down about 10 inches, it hits like this really light clay or sand, so I know it ends right there. But in this hole, I'm finding some pretty cool stuff. Unfortunately, it's all broken up. Some type of big piece of crockery there. A lot of nails, a little bit of window glass. Pretty thin, pretty even, so it's not super old. Yeah, so I just wanted to show this to you before I close it back up. A lot of nails. So I'm on a little hike. You know me, I had to stretch my legs. Todd's about a mile down the valley at that chimney, and I hiked up the valley to where we had been before, and there's another house about a mile that way, but I'm not going to go that far. I'm turning around here. I just found this giant chunk of coal, the only piece of coal I've seen out here. Isn't that weird? Now there's an old road like up in there. This is down along the stream. I can't imagine it got, you know, flooded down here from that house, which is another mile. It must have fallen off a wagon or something, I guess. Not really getting many signals. I haven't seen anything since I left Todd. So I'm almost back to the chimney from my long hike. Let's see, right down there. And right along here, I just started hitting a bunch of junk, and I kicked the bottle out of the lead. And pretty little blue thing. I'm not sure how old it is, but I'll go ahead and keep it. It's probably like, you know, turn of the century, 1920s maybe. But also got a nice signal and metal detector and dug this up. That's plastic, I think, right there. And I think there's another piece to it right in here. I think I saw another piece when I was getting my camera out. I know I did. It's in here somewhere. Oh, man, sorry about that wind. Yeah, it's all over the place. Yeah, there it is. So I don't know what this thing is. It's weird. You know, it's not even giving me a signal. No, neither is that. I don't have any idea what that is. Almost like it's carbon or something. We'll take a little closer look at that. Is that pedal for a bicycle? I don't know. Anyway, there's lots of signals in here. Hope you can hear it. And I would imagine it's probably a lot of cans and stuff. I've got to be really careful with the glass though. I'll go ahead and dig some stuff up. If there's anything good, I'll show it to you. This is really weird. Just started scraping with my shovel. Look at them all. What are these things? You guys have any idea? Isn't that weird? I've never seen one of these in my life. There's like 1,000 of them right here. It's plastic. I think that could be carbon. I don't know. Yeah, if you guys know what these are, let me know, because that's a new one on me. That's not the signal I heard. It's not the signal I heard, because he's not giving me a signal. Whatever it is, it's still down like right in this area. Ah, looky! We won't hurt him. cutie, isn't he? Yeah, it's probably iron what I'm hearing, so I think it's right here. Here's a little nail or something. So back down by the chimney, and I got a big iron signal here and dug it up, and of course it's just a hinge with round nails, but look at this big juicy fella. Looky. Not sure what kind of worm that is, or grub, but that looks kind of like a tobacco worm or tomato hornworm. But boy, he is gigantic. We'll put him back in there. I'll make a little bed for him. He'll be nice and comfy. But I'm going to go ahead and get a picture of him real quick with my camera. I don't know if you remember, but in the beginning of the video, which for me has been about at least 4 hours, for you probably less than 10 minutes. But one of the, I think the very first signal I got, I said maybe we'll come back to that. I kicked the dirt. I never came back to, but we're getting ready to wrap it up here. And I just ran over it again and dug it. Although it's a piece of iron, it's really cool. Look at that. I suspect this is going to be like a potbelly stove. But look, it's got like a shield design on it. It's got writing on it. Looks like it says Hong Kong. Actually, it doesn't. It's M-O-U-N, M-O-N-U. Maybe monument or something. But it's got like a shield on it. It's really cool looking, isn't it? Yeah, it's probably potbelly stove. Yeah, so that was the signal, the very first signal I got. Of course, you know I had to dig that big piece of iron out by the chimney. As you can see, I'm working on it. I'm almost positive it's going to be a cannon axle, it's like a wagon. Don't know why it's so deep. This is the iron that I found. Some of the iron, I got an axe head, broken axe head. Actually got it like 5 or 6 broken ones. That's a piece of the stove, and you saw all this stuff. And I'll show you the other stuff in my bag in a minute, but let's try to pry that out together without breaking my shovel. There we go. You ready? Maybe it's a real cannon. Oh yeah. Looks like a stubby. Definitely a cannon axle. That's an axle to a wooden, wagon, wooden wagon. I don't know why it's so deep in the house foundation though. Wow, that's beauty right there. Maybe we'll take it home. I was like, no. We actually have a long hike. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and fill in this hole, show you the rest of my stuff, and then we're going to hit the road. Jack. Hey guys, just a really quick wrap up. I'm trying to beat Todd because he's getting ready to do his. We're getting ready to hit the road. I'm going to show you what I found, show you what he found, and gather gear. We're going to split. You've seen all this stuff, so you don't need to see that again. Hey, but if you do know what these things are, let me know. I really have no idea. Todd, what'd you find? Anything good?
Oh, I found some
Oh yeah, look at that shotgun. Got a nice, I need to take a picture of that one, man. Nice bottle there, that's a medicine bottle. Ooh. Social distancing. Social distancing. Hey, well, we can do recreation. Outdoor recreation is permitted.
The wind's blowing this way.
6 feet. We'll see you on the next one. Thanks for joining us. Hey, don't forget, like and subscribe. And to him too, Appalachian History Detectives.
That's right.
Not Operation History Detectives, which would work too, but Appalachian. See you on the next one.
Big round baby, and I'll rock you until I go to sleep. She'll shake the coins from your pocket, take your gold chain and your locket. Mother Earth has no sympathy. She'll take the ring from your hand and bury it in the sand. Keep it for eternity. Mother Earth, she's got her secrets she's promised to keep, hidden in her dirt or deep in her creek. Mother Earth, she ain't saying exactly what she's saving, where it is or what it might be. Mother Earth, you are my lady, my big round baby. I'll rock you until I go to sleep. She don't care if you're dying or if you're living or somewhere in between. Mother Earth, you are my lady, my big round baby, and I'll rock you until I go to sleep. She'll shake the coins from your pocket, take your gold chain and your locket. Mother Earth has no sympathy. She'll take the ring from your hand and bury it in the sand and keep it for eternity. Mother Earth, she's got her secrets she's promise to